Deep in the heart of the forest, there was a place that few ventured into. The trees were tall and dense, casting a deep shadow over the forest floor. The air was thick with fog, making it hard to see more than a few feet in front of you. It was said that strange things happened in this part of the forest, things that couldn't be explained. The locals warned that if you entered the forest, you might never return, but one group of friends didn't believe in the superstitions. They were thrill seekers and loved nothing more than exploring unknown places, so they decided to venture into the forest, just to prove everyone wrong. They packed their bags with supplies and set off early one morning. The forest was eerily quiet as they made their way deeper into its heart. The only sounds were the crunching of leaves underfoot and the occasional twigs snapping. They walked for hours, the sun slowly sinking below the horizon. As night fell, they set up camp. They built a fire, roasted marshmallows, and shared stories. But as they settled in for the night, strange things began to happen. They heard rustling in the bushes and whispered voices on the wind. They tried to brush it off, telling each other it was just animals in the forest. But then they saw something move in the darkness, something big and dark, with glowing eyes. They couldn't make out what it was, but it seemed to be watching them. They huddled together, their gripping their hearts. They knew they had to leave, but they were lost in the forest, with no idea which way to go. As the night wore on, things got worse. They heard screams echoing through the forest, and strange chanting in some language they didn't understand. They tried to call for help, but their phones had no signal. They were alone. Just when they thought things couldn't get any worse, they saw figures moving in the darkness. They were tall and thin, with long limbs and sharp claws. They moved silently, like shadows in the night. The friends tried to run, but they were surrounded. The creatures closed in on them, their eyes burning with an otherworldly light. The friends screamed and fought, but it was no use. They were dragged off into the darkness, never to be seen again. The locals knew what had happened. They said that the forest was home to dark powers, ancient forces that could not be tamed. They warned that those who entered the forest would never return, but some still dared to venture into the darkness, seeking thrills and adventure. But they never returned.